Okay, continuing on in Chapter 13, we're going to look at the example of a client who comes in and has a proposal between different alternatives, and how do we advise them. Banyan & Schultz are considering admitting a new partner, and that new partner has some alternative suggestions, and Banyan & Schultz aren't sure it's worth it. So we're going to look at the alternatives for 3 years based on these proposals and some projected income. So under the proposal, they would each receive a salary. So Banyan would receive a salary of $120,000, $80,000 for Schultz, and the new partner would receive a salary of $40,000. Then the new partner is proposing a bonus schedule where the partner would receive 5% of income over $200,000. So in the first year, if income is proposed to be $250,000, this new partner would receive $2,500 as a bonus. So we'll put that bonus in for the new partner. Then we also have interest on capital balances. The capital balances are all based on maintaining a minimum balance of $50,000, so they each receive $5,000 as the interest. So you'll see we've actually over allocated here because we've allocated $257,500 when there's only $250,000 to allocate. So just like in our previous example, we have to take that $7,500 in excess and back it out based on the profit and loss sharing agreements. So each of the partners is going to take a reduction of $2,500. So based on the proposal, in year 1, Banyan would receive $122,500, Schultz $82,500, and the new partner $45,000. Under the old agreement, it would be $250,000 times the partnership percentages that they had used before. So you'll see in the first year that Banyan actually receives more, as does Schultz under the proposal, where the new partner would receive less. But now let's proceed with increased income. So in year 2, we still have the same salary base. Bonus for the new partner is going to be a little different because the new partner is going to get 5% of the amount over 200, but then there's also, once it gets over 260, an additional bump up to 10%. So the total bonus here becomes the sum of these two amounts, the $3,000 and the $4,000, or $7,000. So that's what we're going to allocate to the new partner. Then we would again have the standard $5,000 based on the minimum balance they've each agreed to maintain. We've now allocated $262,000, but income is supposed to be $300,000, so they would still have $38,000 to allocate, meaning they would each receive an additional $12,667 in additional allocation. So now if we sum, Banyan under this alternative would receive $137,667, Schultz $97,667, and the new partner $64,667. Under the old agreement, we see Banyan would have received $135,000, Schultz would have received $90,000, and the new partner $75,000. So in this second year, Banyan and Schultz are still receiving more than the new partner. So Banyan and Schultz's reluctancy towards the new agreement may be unfounded. They're actually going to receive more. It's actually not to the advantage so far of the new partner coming in. So let's look at the final year. And in the final year, again, we have our salaries. And our bonus now for the new partner is going to be a little different again because we've increased income again. And the total of the two amounts now is $13,000. That would be the bonus to that partner. Same minimum balance requirements. At that point, we've allocated $268,000, a total $360,000, which means there is a remainder of $92,000 to allocate. That's going to be equal to the 3 partners, so they each get an additional $30,667. So Banyan now receives $155,667, Schultz $115,667, new partner $88,667. under the old agreement, Banyan would have received more now. Now we've crossed the line. The new partner, you'll notice, now receives more under proposal versus the old agreement. So there's a crossover point here, and that helps you then in your analysis in and advising the client. It's a good example of real life on how you advise your client.